The African Management Service Company, AMSCO, is a project to provide expatriate managers and funded training to African companies. It is created to play a key role in Africa's economic development, and operating in over 25 countries, the project provides human capital solutions that lead to wealth creation by the private sector and commercially operated state enterprises.
We work with private sector institutions and we facilitate management skills transfer to them, and the ultimate goal is to leave successful companies in place. We have got the sole purpose of catalyzing skills development in private sector enterprises on the continent.
It's a regional project of the UNDP, founded by 3 agencies: UNDP, IFC and the African Development Bank. The ATMS project of the UNDP has 2 entities within it. The first one is the ATMS Foundation, which is the foundation that looks after the donor funding and supports clients that are needy or need financial assistance that are brought to the foundation by AMSCO. AMSCO on the other side is the operational arm of the ATMS project, as it's charged with the implementation of the activities of the ATMS project.
AMSCO recognizes that corporate social investment makes a meaningful difference to the lives of the underprivileged people and the socio-economic well-being of African countries.
It's going to take a lot of years still of a lot of dedicated organizations to address the skills needs on the continent. And we believe with the track record that we have and with the skills need that still exist, we can adapt to the new environment in terms of the skills requirement.
You need to be an organization operating within sub-Saharan Africa. Secondly, you need to be working within the private sector space or the public sector. But on the public sector, the interventions go towards entities that are being privatized. On the private sector, we support large, small, and medium enterprises. So if you're a client in any of those, you can get AMSCO assistance.
Since AMSCO began operating, they have placed over 900 managers in 29 countries across the African continent, in the process impacting more than 1,000 companies.
AMSCO has had 23 years of experience in working with SMEs in sub-Saharan Africa, and that gives us a lot of knowledge. So what AMSCO is doing is building on the knowledge that it has gained over the years, and this has led to what we are now calling our new strategy going into ATMS 5. And the new strategy is looking at what we've done and done very well, and then building on that to try and get to the next level.
Our involvement with African region has been in the form of assisting them in elaborating a comprehensive training program for the staff, and also a continuation and elaboration of training program within the company throughout the years to reinforce and enhance the skills set of its staff.
Me being an AMSCO manager, it's for me to bring in and share my know-how and my knowledge with the staff and for the success of the hotel. And the contribution also is with regards to the training. Why this particular training is that we're talking about customer service and customer care, and customer service is a vital tool, a vital importance for the service to deliver to our customers.
We have been very, very, very happy and satisfied in our relationship with African region. We feel that we are an integral part and part of the fabric of the success of this hotel, and we are very proud of this relationship.
We're building this dense network of toilets is by franchising them to small business owners in the community, landlords in the community, as well as community institutions like churches and schools in the community.
This project is scalable. Even after we withdraw our support for the project at the end of the contract with the project, we think that this has the potential to stand on its own at that time.
Thanks to AMSCO, we've really had the opportunity to come and explore entrepreneurship and growth in Africa.
AMSCO was very important to us because we had a lot of issues to deal with at that stage. We had to deal with registrations, we had to deal with getting equipment, the logistics of getting the equipment here. So, I mean, we couldn't also deal with work permits, sorting out work permits was going to be just adding additional pressure on us at that stage. So AMSCO took that away from us by making it easier by they doing everything.
It's providing a very useful service and very much essential service in Namibia.
If you support women, you're supporting a whole nation, and in this case we're proud to be part of supporting female entrepreneurs who were previously disadvantaged, and we're also happy to see them with a bright look on their face, developing themselves, and in fact it can be seen by the awards that they've already started winning. And we look forward to supporting many more projects of this kind, not only in Namibia but on the African continent.
Going forward, we have new focus areas for us to make sure that we can upscale the skills development. Because of the global financial crisis, companies need to operate in a clever way. Secondly, if we look at the pace of development in the global environment, companies that are not at the forefront of capacity, skills, knowledge, technology, they are going to be left behind. So there are many countries and companies in Africa that still are operating on old ways of doing things. That means they will find it very difficult to compete in the global economy. So we are trying to upskill, and we've got a specific target of upskilling our activities in the next 5 years by placing more and more of these managers with client companies, but also realizing that there's a much greater need for capacity development. We need to train more people. We need to find more people suitable for roles in Africa. So we're also working with local recruitment companies, and when I say local, I mean that operate in Africa, owned by Africans and that understand the environment, to find African people that are outside of the continent that want to return. So we're looking at very much an encompassing approach to make sure that the skills are developed.